If Nolan cast I Spies, I'd be like, he saw something I didn't. I remember a lot of people were saying, oh, Tom Holland, him getting casted there again. You know, there's only a few people you cast in Hollywood. Tom Holland or Pedro Pascal. And, you know, yeah, to some regard, I can see why people are getting tired of them. But one of the reasons they also get hired is because they're incredible actors. And this is one of Tom Holland's best performances. I saw a range from Tom Holland that I have never really seen. He's not just Spider-Man. He can be an A-list actor, not just an A-list celebrity, an A-list actor. And that's what Tom Holland showed. Honestly, if this movie's cast wasn't so stacked, I would pencil him in immediately as supporting actor for the Oscars. This cast is like the 2017-2018 Warriors. Anne Hathaway, who has had like an illustrious career, gave one of her best performances, and even though she's really not in the movie as much as you would think, her performance is absolutely incredible. You feel her presence. You feel the love and grief she's facing from not having Odysseus there. And obviously Matt Damon, our main character, I think this is Matt Damon's best performance, or at least one of his best. The way he conducts himself on screen, even when he's not talking. You can pinpoint that scene when they're in Apollo's Island and they're eating the cows. The disappointment that he shows in that sequence, for example, it's just one that stood out to me. It's like, he's really trying to keep his men alive, and then he sees that. Or for example, when he's talking to his wife before he reveals himself, talking about the regrets, the guilt he has from the Battle of Troy, him walking through the city of Troy, seeing all the unaliving, seeing all the terror that's happening to Troy because of the idea he hatched, the guilt of what he has. You really feel that. And obviously Christopher Nolan and Hoyt, the cinematographer, do a great job at capturing that. But that's half the battle. The other half is on the actor's performance. And I think that's what, again, makes this a dream team. And I can talk about everyone, you know, like Robert Pattinson. He has a way to change his voice to fit the character that he's playing. And I think it's just a matter of time that Robert Pattinson wins an Oscar. I think he actually could get nominated for an Oscar for this, because his performance was absolutely incredible. And you can see, and I like the conflict that his character has, because it seems like he genuinely wants to help Penelope at times, but then you see, you know, the evil side of him being a suitor at the same time. So there's some conflict there that never truly gets resolved, of course, but I appreciate that he brought that element to it. And of course, John Leguizamo, which I, without a doubt, can say this is the defining performance of his career. His performance carried a lot of heart in the story. Obviously, he spends his whole time in Ithaca, but the relationship with Argus, the dog, Odysseus, Telemachus, Penelope, I feel like he was the glue guy to a lot of the important emotional scenes in this movie. He is a guy who I could see being a front runner for supporting actor. And a lot of people were like, this is just an A-list cast of actors, you know, like what is it gonna amount to? And why do we keep downing Nolan when it comes to this? Nolan cast with so much purpose. Like Travis Scott, people are like, Travis Scott is in this movie? Like, now everyone's posting the clip of the opening of the movie with him. Same thing could be said when Harry Styles was casted in Dunkirk. Like, I was like, hold on. Nolan sees something we don't, let's trust Nolan. When has Nolan failed us? If Nolan cast I Spies, I'd be like, he saw something I didn't. Nolan's about to cook with I Spies. Not saying that would ever happen, but if it does, which I wouldn't put it past Nolan, it's for good reason. It's for good reason.